All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostle of the great millstone that rule the world. And salutations to the icon teaching that is true of the folk on earth, Trinity City, love the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and the very few sisters that listen as well, man. This the GMS Chicago camp coming with another installment. This the brother Manakia.
I'm the brother Asha.
And like we always do, we just took a little walk, did a little spiritual talk, and we might as well just throw it on wax, man. And we were just talking about how wicked this world really is, man. The women, the niggas, it's so many traps in this world, and you got to conquer that through the scriptures, man, through the Lord, through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. If you don't have the Lord on your side, you're gonna fall in direst temptations, all type of temptations that's gonna try you, to take you out this truth, man. And of course, we gotta separate us from the world, man. That's the first time. Matter of fact, let's get Micah 2:10. We gotta depart from this world, man, because we don't depart from this world, we're gonna be attached to this world. And the more we detach to this world, it's gonna be hard to because two men can't serve two masters. We get that next.
Yep, it says, this is Micah 2:10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction.
Even with a sword destruction. You see that? So we gotta depart, we gotta take our mind. That don't mean we go on a plane and fly to Russia or all across Asia, all over there. No, that means we got to depart out of this world, meaning taking our mindset. Our mind got to be out this world, because guess what? This world is full of wickedness and deceit. The pride of life. Matter of fact, let's get that. First John, and then we're going to get that Matthews.
Pride of life.
First John 2. And 15, it say, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. And what's in the world? Women, cars, money, jobs. All these things can get you taken out the truth, man. When you go into Luke, the 14th chapter, the Lord told the servant, go out and bid them into the marriage.
Right.
But when you read up, it tell you how all the men that he went to go bid into the marriage made excuses.
Yep.
One was making an excuse about he had to tend to his wife.
Yep.
One was tend to his land.
Yep.
And that's how Jake is to this day.
Yep.
Bro, it was a nigga down on the line on a Saturday, and brothers can testify to this. It was a man on the line. He was like, man, this the truth. I know it's the truth, but let me go make this 50,000.
Right.
It's niggas like that in the world.
Right.
Like, you can't separate yourself for some fake up fiat, which a lot of these things, this fiat that we have, the money that you have in your bank account is going to disappear.
Right.
According to Revelation 13, you're going to wake up broke one day.
Yeah, the scripture said, money profit not in the day of wrath.
See?
So, you know what I mean? That shit ain't going to mean nothing. So, like you say, you chasing your bag, chasing your woman, chasing everything but the Lord, you're going to fail.
You're going to fail, man. So, let's get back to this. This First John 2:15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If a man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. See? So if you love anything outside this, now don't get me wrong, you can love your mother, you can love your kids, but if you care about them so much that you're not going to do the work of the Lord,
right?
You're not making class, you're not studying,
right?
It's time to cut things off. And I'm speaking for first and foremost, because when we was walking, me and the brother was talking about certain things we got to cut off.
Yeah, we speaking to ourselves first and foremost, because you know what I mean, like the elder brother saying, you know, it's all about the Lord, period.
Always about the Lord. It say verse 16, for all that else in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but of the world. And we get like this sometimes, man. We want that big booty bitch, man, with the big titties. Telling you, oh, yes, master.
Yes.
We want that.
Right.
We want the $1 million, the fancy cars.
Yep.
You know, it's extravagant. You know, Jake love extravagant life, man.
Yeah.
We not like Esau, got $1 million and we gonna ride a bike. No. Fuck that. If I got $1 million, I'm in the best ride ever.
We gonna spend it riotously.
Fuck that. I need the Lambo. I need the Ferrari.
Big yacht.
The plane, you feel me? Jake, go all out, because that's just how it is. Hey, Jake loved the stunt.
Right.
We love the stunt, man. But Esau is the basis of man. He don't know how to stunt. He don't even his own woman don't like his ass, man.
Right.
So we got to take all that pride of life, all that wickedness of our flesh out of us.
Yep.
And then we depart through the Lord. Right? What? Reading these scriptures, get into more spiritual sit downs or spiritual things that the Lord want us to do. But let's go back to this 17. It say, and the world pass away and the lust thereof, but he that do the will of Yahweh abide forever. So if you ever want to live forever or abide forever, hey, guess what? You must do the will of the Lord.
That's right.
And what's the will of the Lord? You can expound on that, brother.
Yeah, the will of the Lord is, to follow his law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability and stand 10 toes down and strive for the truth to death.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And seek the Lord first in all his ways. Acknowledge him. That's the will of the Lord, to reconcile us back to him as his children, as joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, and we're going to get all this back in the kingdom.
Oh,
so you'll be a fool to sacrifice, a corruptible crown for the incorruptible one. If you know what I mean, you'll be, the scriptures say that, like the older brother just said, this place is going to pass away. That, they doing this shit for a corruptible crown. We got an incorruptible crown coming. So our job is to focus on Yahweh Shai, not this bullshit. And, and we all know this. This world can get, like the elder brothers went into. You can get busy and caught in the mundane of this bullshit, and you got to separate yourself from this shit and shut shit down.
Yeah, because, hey, you'll look up Monday, hey, you ain't did no lessons or did nothing or jump in the spirit, and it's fucking Sunday.
Right.
Man's back Monday again, and you ain't even hopping in the spirit.
Yeah.
And that's the how this world is. It pull you and suck you and drain you, man. People love it.
Yeah.
It love it, man. But that's not what we supposed to be. So this Matthew, unless you got something, beloved.
That was like cares of life. No, go ahead, beloved. Did we just do the cares of life? Did we do that? I think we just did that.
Yeah, the cares of life.
Yeah.
This Matthew 6, and let's start at 19. Lay not up for your treasure upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourself treasure in heaven, where neither moth or rust doth corrupt, where thieves do not break through and steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So if you always in a world hanging out with them, guess what? That's where you want to be.
Yeah. If
you're not thinking about the Lord, hey, that's why when the Lord was on the scene, he was cutting the Pharisees and Sadducees. And he said, man, hey, he told one of the Pharisees, he said, man, you from beneath, I'm from above.
Right.
And that's went over a lot of people's head, because guess what? He was always putting his mind in the heavens.
Right.
That's how we supposed to be. When we think about or we going through our situations, don't never look at it in a negative light. Look at it in a positive light. Think about what the Lord is doing behind the scenes, man. Yeah, you might be getting fucked up and jacked up, but guess what? It's a lesson behind of it, man.
Right.
To get you better. That's what's wrong with a lot of Jake now. Jake always want to use so many fucking excuses and don't want to take accountability of the things that you need to be doing to grow.
Facts. Facts.
People don't never want to grow. People want to just, I want to be the same way that I was 10 years ago.
Right.
Who says that?
Right.
Who want to do that? But you got old niggas that's stuck in their ways. It tell you what, you can't put what, new wine in old bottles, man?
Facts.
That's the whole purpose of this whole sit down, because guess what? We got to get out of that old mindset and get into that new creature, like Yahweh Shai said.
Yep.
But let's keep going. Verse 22, it say, the light of the body is of the eye. If the eye be single, the whole body shall be full of light. So you got to keep your mind focused.
Yeah.
Focus on Yahweh Shai. It say, but if the eye be evil, the whole body shall be full of darkness. So if you always plotting, scheming,
right.
These niggas always scheming.
Always.
Niggas always plotting on how you gonna fuck your bitch.
Right.
Madness, man. Hey, you gonna be full of darkness. Hey, if therefore the light there should be darkness, how great is that darkness, man? And if you a wicked nigga, hey, you a wicked ass nigga, man. Scripture say, let the wicked be wicked still, right, and let the righteous be righteous still, man.
Right.
It say, verse 24, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one or love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other, yet cannot serve Yahweh and Mammon, man. So you gotta pick.
Yeah.
You gotta pick.
Facts.
Ain't no, I'm gonna serve the Lord today, and then next week I ain't gonna serve the Lord.
No, that's not how this goes. You know what I mean? The Lord is first and foremost the focus of everything you do, like the brother just went into. We'll grab this James 4:4, because that's what it really about boils down to. You know what I mean? What do you want to be? Do you want to be a servant of the Lord or a servant of this wicked ass devil?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to make the decision. This is James 4:4. It says, "You adulterers and adulteress, know you not that friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High?" It says, "Whosoever therefore be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High." And that's plain. If you love your friends, party and bullshit, and your wife and your children and everything else more than the Lord, you are actually an enemy of the Lord.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the Lord is trying to tell us this in so many ways. And he's been gracious and said, my yoke is easy. My burden is light. You know what I mean? Follow me and live.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But if you follow in the world because, you know, they want to party every night, you know what I mean? You can't get caught up in that bullshit. You can't draw back. You got to completely separate yourself from this and not be lured in by the bullshit. Of course, you know, they're going to try to make this shit appealing, but we know that shit, you just came out of that world. You know, scriptures say, you know, once enlightened to go back. No, hell no. We are not of those that draw back. We gotta continue to stay with the Lord, man.
Facts.
The Lord comes first, and everything else He gonna give to us. We just read it. You know what I mean? Seek first the kingdom.
Well, I got it right here. We all read it.
Yo, kind of, so
There's more to that?
No, that was the point.
We go back to Matthew 6.
Right.
Matthew 6:33. Quote what the brother was just finna say. This but seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness, and all these things should be added to you. You got it, beloved.
Yeah. So how do you seek the kingdom of righteousness? By following the law, statute, commandments, by following this truth, by doing the work, studying to show yourself approved, and doing what the Lord told you to do.
Fine.
Be separate. I mean, be holy. Holy means to be separate from this world. You know what I mean? And you not, listen, we gonna party for eternity.
Right.
This little bullshit you get up here is nothing.
Right.
You're going to have eternity to focus on your family, to live it up, to have all the wonderful things in life. This is a small thing to give up this shit. You know,
Facts.
for the greater good, greater glory.
Facts. And plus, you gotta think, everything is set against us in this world.
Facts.
Esau, the women. You remember, our women not in that right mindset, man. You want a righteous, which ain't no righteous woman. It's a slippery slope because even Sarah was computed righteousness, but guess what? She lied to the Most High.
Right.
So just because a bitch be calling you Lord or King, or you know, different titles like Daddy or anything to that assumption, you feel me? Doesn't mean that she's righteous or she's on point.
Right.
Remember, she's set up against you, man.
Right, and the scripture, like beloved, the scripture is clear. It says, those who be if you have wife, be as if you have none. So you ain't even supposed to be focused on that.
Yeah.
You trying to get out of here. So if you got wives or plural, multiple wives, they gonna take you away from the truth. You know what I mean? Solomon was an example of that in his later years.
Yeah.
The more women you have, the more they're gonna bring you out of the truth. There's another scripture saying, you know, the man who's concerned about his family, he cares for his wife, you know, more than I'm loosely paraphrasing.
That's what. Just get it. 1 Corinthians.
Yeah. That's a lot of guys butchering it.
No, it's cool, beloved. We just get it. Prove for edification's sake, man.
Right.
This 1 Corinthians 7, and just start at 31. Yeah, this First Corinthians 7 and 31. It say, and they that use the world as not abuse it, for the fashion of this world shall pass away. But I will have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried, carry for the things that belong to the Lord, how he must please the Lord.
Fact, yeah.
And that's what it is. When you don't have a wife or you don't have certain responsibilities, that's why Elder Malcolm always tell young man in the truth. Hey, if you out here trying to get a woman, hey, it's cool you get a woman, but get a woman without kids.
Right.
Because guess what? Her focus in this world is her kids.
Yeah.
She's gonna do everything possible to make sure her kids is straight. She's not worrying about how she's gonna take care of you and be there for you, man.
Exactly.
So
Facts.
if you do get a woman without kids if you young in the truth.
Facts.
But if you don't have that problem, don't get the problem.
Don't get the problem.
Don't get, you know, JB looking for problems and shit. I'm trying to run away from
Run
problems.
away from this shit.
It say, verse 33, but he that is married carry for the things that are of the world, how he might please his wife. So, hey, if you married, you're gonna tend more time into her. Remember, it's just like the truth. Hey, the truth is Sophia, our wife,
Yep.
our woman. And hey, if you don't tend to her, guess what? She gets jealous.
Yep.
Hey, just like the Lord. The Lord said, well, he's a jealous power in the law. So therefore, if you feel like you do putting more time into something else, the Lord gonna start taking those things away from your ass.
Exactly.
Same thing with a wife. Hey, if you don't give her too much time, guess what? She gonna find that time somewhere else.
Yep. Yep.
And it's fucked up that you would think that, damn, bitch, I'm doing this for our salvation.
Yep.
She don't care.
Yep.
She in her feelings. I want my time. I want it now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And we telling you the balance. You know, the Lord comes first. You know, obviously it's a balance. You take care of your women, but the Lord comes first. Because if you don't take care of the Lord, you're not gonna be able to take care of them. That's plain. If you're not doing the things to please the Lord, all of what you're concerned about is gonna be removed.
Removed, man. It ain't gonna even fucking matter because
Right.
at the end of the day, hey, you're gonna fucking you gonna get destroyed
Facts.
if you don't do what the fuck the Lord say, man.
Facts.
Hey, this Matthew 19 and 27. It say, then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall have thee therefore? Because a lot of Jake want to know, damn, if I do say fuck my wife or fuck my kids, just like how the apostle asked then.
Right.
If I forsaken all, what should I get? Right? It say,
Right.
and Yahweh Shai said unto them, verily mean true, I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in a regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit on the throne of his glory, ye shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. So guess what? You don't get rulership.
Right.
Who don't want rulership?
Facts.
You know, it's niggas that you, it's niggas in the world, it's niggas that we ask on the line, like, do you want servants? Niggas
Right.
be like, nope.
Nope. Yeah. They all
Are
bugged
you
out.
fucking crazy?
Right. Right. They bugged out. They rather be oppressed than be rulers.
Hey, but you know, Jake, fucking man, they double-minded. You know, niggas gets money. Guess what? They get a big ass mansion. They all so in the hell hire them a maid. Fucking stupid niggas.
Facts.
But you don't want these heathens to be under your fucking foot, man. Clowns, man. Verse 29, it say, and everyone that have forsaken house, or brethren, or sisters, or fathers, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, meaning everything. The Lord could cover everything, man.
Right.
You gotta say fuck it all.
Yeah.
It say, for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first, man. And that's what it is, man. Hey, if you stick with the Lord, you're gonna get all those things back. The hoes, the cars, the clothes.
Everything. And righteously. And not have to worry about it. Like you said, you know, this place is giving it to the hand of the wicked, so everything is corrupt. Everything. So why you want to, like the brother said earlier, this is not our rest. This is not our kingdom. Nothing's going to be right. The scriptures say, you know, they be willing in the day of our power. We're not in our power. So why even deal with it?
Yeah. Because women are attracted to power.
Right.
Women don't give a fuck. Just because you got some money don't mean she going to honor you. Look at Bill, man, look at the fucking richest man in the world. His wife left him, and he had all his fucking money.
Right.
He got all his fucking so-called power. Why the fuck she ain't bowing down to his feet?
Right.
That lets you know that it's not all about money. It ain't about what the fuck you have. It's about either you're going to serve the Lord or you're not.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that bitch going to bow down to the Lord.
Yeah, exactly.
That nigga going to bow down to the Lord.
Facts.
It say, matter of fact, let's get one more precept and then whatever you got, beloved.
No, that's cool.
Because all they as enemies, and the Lord gonna make these in peace with these. This Proverbs 16, right, beloved?
Yeah, 16
and 7. It say Proverbs 16 and 7. It say, when a man's ways please the Lord, he make even his enemy to be at peace with him, man. So, hey, she's gonna bow down, he's gonna bow down, Esau gonna bow down, Everybody gonna bow down to the Lord when you praising the Lord, because guess what? All they ass don't matter.
And
The Lord control their ass.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah.
hey, with that, we hope this lesson will edify. We gonna give all praises and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honor to the apostle and great millstone that rule well, and salutations to the occupancies and the true out the folk on earth to and city. Love the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Till next time, we gonna say Shalom,
Shalom,
Abba,
Abba,
and Kwan
Yasharala.
Yasharala.